Hi, folks. Training Tip Thursday, and I am sticking with Dave Walters, who was the gentleman who talked at the Fox River Trail Runners Banquet, 60 to 64, number one in either the U.S. or the world in his age group. He's like a 242, 243 marathon guy at the age of 62. His fourth tip was take off. Now, that's not what it sounds like. You could say, hey, when you hit the starting line, I want to take off, and certainly you want to do that. But his takeoff was take off weight. He weighs 127 pounds. He said that's the same weight that he was in high school, and he said he knows when he weighs more, he doesn't race as well, so he makes a lot of effort to make sure he keeps his weight right at around 127, probably just in the racing season. I know most of the elites, their weight will vary by about 5 to 10 pounds out of racing season. They don't want to be that lean all the time, but that's what they try and get down to. And so to do that, he personally has primarily a plant-based diet. As I recall, he said he wasn't necessarily a vegan, but he eats very little meat. He goes mostly plant-based because he wants to get the carbs and all the other nutrients, and he wants to keep his weight down. So why does this matter? Well, it matters because excess fat steals oxygen. And oxygen is what you want in your muscles so that you can run long and run fast. And it steals oxygen because the fat itself is going to need a little bit. Plus, it's just the energy to move that. I want to say that the average weight of an elite male marathoner is something like 115 pounds, and it's a little bit lighter than that for women. I think it's more like 105 pounds or 100 pounds. They're very, very light because it takes less effort to move that type of weight. So if you want to try an experiment sometime, I've got my wife's bowling ball here. I think it's an 8-pound bowling ball. I'm happy to loan this to you. Maybe you can find one. Do your next run carrying an 8-pound bowling ball. Now, it's not exactly the same thing because you're carrying it and you maybe have to strap it on some. But it doesn't take a rocket scientist to say, wow, those 8 pounds are going to kill you after a while. So the next question becomes, well, how much difference does it make? There's a rule of thumb, and I want to stress this is a really, really rough rule of thumb. So don't go out and say, I lost 2 pounds, and I'll get to that in a minute too, and so why didn't I see this exact same result? But the rule of thumb is that every pound of excess fat is going to cost you about 2 seconds per mile, which means if you had 5 pounds less of excess fat, you would shave roughly 2 minutes or so off your half marathon time, or that's going to be more like 4 or 5 minutes that you take off your marathon time. So it starts adding up. I made the comment excess fat. So it's really important that it's fat, not water, not muscle. So most people, as soon as they decide, you know what, I want to lose a little bit of weight, they start eating a little bit less, they'll usually see something hitting the scale being a little bit less right away. Typically, that's water because carbohydrates help you retain water. So if you're having 300 grams of carbohydrates a day and you drop that down to 250, you're going to retain a little bit less water. So losing 5 pounds of water weight, for example, well, that might help you a little bit because you're not moving that volume, but it's really not the same as getting rid of excess fat. And you don't want to lose muscle because even though you got a little less weight, you need that muscle. That's your strength to be able to do things. And so it's actually fairly tricky to make sure that you're losing weight slowly enough that it's fat that's disappearing, not just water, and you certainly don't want to lose the muscle. Now, the intent of all this is not to convince you that you should go on a diet or you should go and lose some weight. In fact, with the exception of people that are already, heck, even the people that are already really thin always think they need to lose a little bit of weight. I don't think I've ever met a runner who didn't think they needed to lose a little bit of weight. The intent was just to talk about, these were Dave's tips. One of them is why lean is important and kind of go over that a little bit. So if you got the opportunity and you want to shave a little bit of time without any more effort, take off.